Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Think Future. My name's Calabucas, and once again, we're coming at you live from deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. We're talking innovation startups, the future. Not necessarily those, and not necessarily in that order. If you're watching on YouTube, smack that subscribe button and hit that bell so you'll be notified when a new show comes online. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast service, please subscribe and please drop a note on Apple Podcasts. That'd be greatly appreciated. Now, what was I going to talk about today? Oh, yeah. So previously I talked about products fitting into two main categories, a want and a need. And this is similar to what people talk about where they say, well, are you a vitamin or a pain pill, right? So you can easily get people to purchase pain pills because there's a pain point and there is a solution for the pain point. And if you just present your product in such a way to say it's a solution for this pain point, then people are much more apt to buy this thing because they see it as something that alleviates pain as opposed to the opposite, which is it's a vitamin that helps you live longer. Now, I think that's a great concept, but the problem is that the pain, there's already so many solutions for the pain. There's already so many solutions that are designed to alleviate the pain. And if you think about it, these pain alleviators, there's millions and millions of competitors in the space that are there to alleviate pain. And because we've been told from marketers from day one that alleviating pain is the number one thing to do, then that is how every product is presented. It's a pain reliever. A pain reliever, a pain reliever, a pain reliever. But the problem is that human beings need more than just pain reliever. They need more than just pain relief. And a lot of times their pain is relieved. Their pain is relieved. They're doing okay, right? If they weren't doing okay, then they would be out there looking for you to solve their problem. More than likely, when you're sending out a message saying, hey, look at my product, it's going to solve your problem, it's going to alleviate your pain. 9 times out of 10, they'll probably look at your email and go, dude, I'm not in pain. I'm not in pain. I'm okay. I'm okay. So a lot of times we are trying to push a pain pill. We're trying to push Tylenol on someone who already has it. We're trying to push Advil on somebody who's happy with Tylenol. So why would I switch? And in fact, this is what I've said many times before, is that people will prefer to keep something that they know as opposed to switching to something else that they don't know because they don't know if there's going to be any pain in it. So a lot of times we are pitching to people who are not in pain. And of course, a lot of people say, well, of course, you want to keep on going until you hit the guy who's in pain, right? But how much marketing is that? How much messaging is that? And it goes against my whole thought of the way to sell stuff is just to match the supply and demand. Why do you think the internet is so flooded with junk sales messages? It's because everybody's doing the same thing. I'm a pain reliever, I'm a pain reliever, I'm a pain reliever, I'm a pain reliever to everybody, hoping that one day I'll hit somebody who actually has a headache. So, folks, I think we need to pivot a little bit. I think we need to move to a new world, a new way of thinking, which, if you think about it, is much more fruitful in that we change our thinking and assume that our customer is okay with what they have and position our product as a diversion, as entertainment, as something new and different to spend time on, to waste time on. And why do I say that? Well, because we're living in a new world now where most of the pain is gone, especially first world. In the first world, most of the pain is gone. Most of that has disappeared. So what do we have now? We have tons of time in which to do things. The pain has been alleviated. So now we have to turn to the other side of the coin, is that if we're not in pain, then what do we need to do? Well, we need to spend time doing things we enjoy. We need diversions. We need entertainment. We need the circuses. We have the bread. Now we need the circuses. So those of you out there who are in circus businesses, and this is who I'm talking about, people who are in the want business. You've come across all these people, all your customers already have the needs covered. Now you're in the want area. Why do you think things like crumble cookie, 800 calories, super sweet cookies are doing so amazingly well? Because food is a diversion. It's enjoyment. It's entertainment. If you can somehow take your product and pivot it to entertainment, even some beauty brands are there. Some beauty brands are there, have pivoted to entertainment. You don't need all of these beauty brands, do you? But it's entertaining. Shopping is entertaining. Buying new things is entertaining. Slapping new things on your face is entertaining. How do we switch from being a pain pill to being a fun diversion? Think about that for a second. How can you do that? If your product, if you're slugging through trying to figure out how to position your product as a pain alleviation service, as a pain alleviation product, how could you spin it so that instead of that, it's a fun diversion? That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.